Yo, 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 yo. We're glad to have you guys in this great space. We are your hosts.
Mandy.
Candace.
And I'm Brandon. Thank you guys all for liking, sharing, subscribing, getting the videos out there, supporting us on a weekly, daily, hourly, minutely, secondly, millisecondly basis. Yeah, we're done all the
diehards.
Yeah, the units of measurement.
Oh. Yeah, big up to our subscribers and our supporters from all our
guys.
socials.
Thank you guys so
big up
much.
on yourself.
Yes, big up on yourself. And the verse of the day is?
It's Matthew 18, verse 20. And it says, For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name,
2 or 3.
There am I among them.
Which is right.
Ooh.
He's right. The Lord is here. The Lord is here. He is here.
Oh, yes, hallelujah. We're singing Sanctuary.
Oh.
To ring the all and lift Karen Clark shared songs are only for her to sing.
Yeah. Yes, guys. So that's the verse of the day, and we have a topic for you guys called fun and fellowship.
Okay, I was getting ready to say it a while ago.
I almost forgot it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So that's the topic for today. I'm just gonna go straight into it. Why should fellowship be fun?
I don't think fellowship, probably not fun is the word, but I'd probably say why should fellowship be necessary?
Yeah,
fellowship can be fun.
Okay.
But it's definitely necessary.
It is.
To build bonds and relationships both in and outside of the church. Because especially for some of us who are probably looking for new churches and trying to join a different congregation, or even if you are entering a new space, like people moving from high school to college, or from primary school to high school, or from college to the work world, fellowship is necessary for you to get along with those who are seated right next to you and to make life much easier. Honestly, no man is an island.
No man stands alone.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I think fellowship is important because for most persons, if you can have friends or you can get to know persons who are Christian as well, it makes being a Christian not as hard.
Yeah.
Or like having to do things as Christians, it's not as hard. Because you ever hear like people say, what do Christians do for fun?
You know, because people think we really do live the boringest of lives.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they think we're not doing anything.
Yeah, but
We're just not doing anything that would upset the Lord. That's really it.
Yeah, but now I go.
But I think that equals being boring.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, to them, because they see us at church, you sing, you clap. They see you up there reading the Bible and whatnot. They think that's all they do.
But even singing and clapping is a lot of fun.
Exactly.
It is. You
Singing
sing
songs,
in your car.
praise and worship.
You dance when you go to parties.
Yeah.
We dance when we're at church. Or when we're not at church.
Well, I don't know what dance they do at the parties.
Well, we dance a different dance.
I don't think there's any.
I would say.
Holy Spirit.
But there,
At parties.
the Lord isn't boring. There's genuine joy and happiness to be found within the Christian life.
Especially when you go like concerts.
Yeah.
Go like
Christian concerts are on and popping, guys.
Late.
Yeah, Christian
They
concerts.
really are.
Yeah.
They're late.
I've met quite a few interesting people at Christian concerts, man.
Yeah. Christian concerts are on and popping. They have their own sections where the people are just standing the entire time and them a jump and them a sing along with and the crowd just a move.
Yeah.
Listen, they're it's not as if all fun ends here once you have come to the Lord. That's not how it works. He is there to help you to enjoy things that you never thought you could have enjoyed before. And I think what I appreciate about the Christian life and about the fellowship that Christian life offers is that you don't have to be wondering about any ulterior motives. to
Oh,
me.
okay.
Because when you come as a Christian to another Christian, you are just expecting the person to come as their genuine self and with genuine, clean intentions. Because it's a Christian that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. It's not always the case because we are still human and
Yeah,
some
yeah.
persons are still battling their temptations and some people are still trying to persevere through their trials. But when you come to another Christian, you know that you can find a genuine friendship there because it's not like the man is looking at you for anything but what you are, my dear sister. You get me? And it's such a loving relationship that Christians
Yeah.
have. Honestly, it really is. Because these are the persons that you can turn to when you are in the middle of it. I honestly, I don't think anybody can console you like a Christian can. Because they are there to go down and bawl it out with you.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
there to bawl it out with you. And when you're at the end of your rope, and you turn to a Christian, when somebody says, okay, let me pray for you,
Yeah.
let me pray for you, that is comfort like no other. Genuinely. Them time them made I really start ball.
Yeah.
I would have held down the fort, but once you put that arm on my shoulder, that's it.
Tear ducts.
That's it. The walls of Jericho
The
come
walls are
tumbling down.
crumbling. Or you get one of them nice sticker pass a cassette hug there.
Oh, man.
That hug. They spoke about it pastors appreciation service. Like
Oh, yeah.
there's like about 5 people
Yeah.
come up during the tribute section and they were
That
like,
hug.
listen, that hug,
If you
powerful, man.
Yeah, if you know that pastor can say hug, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It just shifts something deep within.
Inside, yeah.
It just shifts something deep within. Yeah, man. But Christian fellowship is
Important.
It's great because
Necessary.
even though I know for myself, when I was in high school, I didn't have very many close Christian friends, and my friends at school, they weren't Christians either. And there's just a level of intimacy that we could not reach because they weren't Christian. I didn't feel like I could have turned to them when I was at my deepest, darkest place to say, okay, come and pray with me.
Yeah.
Or come and give me a word of encouragement. Because what could they encourage me about? We only knew about school and we only knew about life. And in order to encourage somebody about something you know nothing of, only God can give you that level of wisdom,
Yeah,
really and
yeah,
truly.
yeah.
And so I couldn't turn to them when I was going through my struggles. I turned to my mother, who was a Christian, who could help me and who could assist me and who could pray for me and pray with me. Because having someone to pray with is just as important as having someone who can pray for you.
Yeah.
Right? The fervent, effectual prayer of the righteous man availeth much.
What's that word?
Fervent,
Yeah.
effectual. Aso?
That's not the word.
Is it? Well, I know the fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much.
Fervent, effectual.
Don't look for me.
The fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much.
All right, yeah.
Right? And I draw a very dark underline under that righteous man.
Because with fellowship, I found that, what was it, since last year and this year, I've really found some Christian friends, you know, besides you guys, of course.
Why you have more friends than us?
Because,
You have other friends?
yeah,
I don't like that.
At this
You know,
point, you really shouldn't. At this point, you really
I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I see you guys, I start 4 times to the week.
I see
Yeah, we
you
see-
every day of my life.
Yeah, so yeah. And I think during that time when I found some Christian friends it's just some Christian friends I could just really sit down and talk with. And talk about the Bible and talk about God. It felt like like a
Refreshing
yeah, it's very
feeling.
refreshing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have a bridge and you can just show them, yo, you see this person in the Bible where the man said this? Yeah, I think that was like one of the most important parts where I find that as I said, fellowship was the biggest part because if I didn't really have persons who I could see as friends and could grow in the Lord.
Yeah.
And they could also it's not like they're helping you, it's just by them just being there.
There,
Yeah.
And the
yeah.
life that they live, you're like, I want to emulate this and like be like
It's somewhat of a motivator to keep going
Yeah.
because once you have that circle of people that are like-minded and are heading or envisioning themselves heading to that same destination like you,
yeah.
you form a type of bond where you're helping each other out without even knowing it.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
your mere presence, like just being present in the moment when a friend is having a discussion, or like if somebody is able to come to you and air out what's going on with them and on their mind,
Yeah.
you don't know how much of an impact you are making on that person, and vice versa, because they are just availing themselves by listening, and you are being you see them so trustworthy that you are able to bare your soul
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
Because you know
Yeah.
we confess to one another and all of that. But besides even confessing, just sharing what's really going on makes the difference.
Yeah, man,
So
because they can they understand, and I mean nothing to say against your friends who aren't Christians, but there's just something
No.
that's can't share with you,
Yeah.
No.
because you wouldn't be able to. What the Bible say?
Salvation is what makes the difference.
Yeah.
Because we can share experiences as me as a Christian and you as my friend that's would I call them an unbeliever?
If they
Yeah,
don't,
in a
that's a
sense,
Christian,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's
So
unbeliever, yeah.
versus me with an unbeliever. Because we can have
Or probably unsaved.
unsaved. Let me say unsaved. So we can share similar experiences.
True.
But there's something about us when we have, let's say we have both sinned. They just see it as a regular day. I see it as something that I have done wrong, and I know
Yeah.
my duty to go and repent, ask for forgiveness, and of course confess my sins.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
can't necessarily go there into that part of the conversation with them because that's not something they do.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
versus if I should come to like one on one and be like, this happened,
Yeah.
here's what's gonna have to happen after this. I would know protocol without even saying.
Yeah.
It's
You
getting,
know?
it's getting
So
yeah.
it's necessary for us to have fellowship. For sure.
Yeah.
Important.
How do you define fellowship in a sense?
I'll define fellowship as
Closer than a
doing.
brother.
I'll define fellowship as doing everything outside of the church.
Expound.
All right, so all right, let me doing everything
That you do in church.
that you do in church outside of the church. So being friends outside of the church.
Okay.
I think that's very important with fellowship, because we will ha and he and giggle with the persons in the church building. But when we're outside, we don't really see each other. We don't
Yeah.
really go anywhere. We don't do anything with each other. And in order to build relationships, there has to be frequency. If I want to see you once a week, I'll only give you once a week healings.
True.
And once a week jokes. But if I see you more than often now, it's a quick pull up to your yard. Yo, it's 2 piece there.
Yeah.
So that's what I see as fellowship.
Yeah, I think it's you are fostering a community
Yeah.
both in and outside the church where
Yeah.
you are able, of course, we are aligned and like-minded, but we're also able to hold each other accountable
Yeah.
and help each other to become better people. I think that's really what fellowship is.
Yeah.
And of course, having fun together.
Yeah. What about you, Candace?
But yeah, I think fellowship really just has to do with, as Brandon said, frequency and the amount of time that you spend with each other, as well as what we talk about. As Christians,
Yeah.
we talk about, of course, the Lord, but we talk about life
Everything,
as well.
yeah,
Everything.
we talk
Talk about
Everything.
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 It really is just like a regular friendship.
Exactly.
But the Lord is now a part of that friendship.
Yes.
Yeah.
There isn't any boundary really with a Christian friendship. Just as how you really wouldn't have that very many off-topic things with your
Yeah.
regular friends.
Yeah, it's the same.
we talk about
Everything.
everything.
Yeah, and
It's the same
listen,
thing.
Christians are hilarious. We're,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
funny people.
Yeah,
We really
facts.
are. Some of us are very funny. Some of us are very talented.
Yeah.
Brandon is a
Extremely
musician,
talented.
guys.
Yeah. And I can book him out.
Plug him on Instagram. His Instagram is
Yeah.
at Brandon Ramsey.
Brandon Ramsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Musician. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bop,
Also a
bop.
video editor, apparently.
Easy now.
I mean, he's everything at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, as Candace said, like, the Christians are hilarious because I remember it took a while for me to warm up to talking to some Christian guys and about girls. Until, like, the way they're talking about them, I was like, wait, that's how I want to talk about them. I remember, I was like, bro, you see this girl? And he's like, man, some girl need to say a prayer for you. And I'm like, she one of them
So-
deal. And I was like, yeah, because it feels like I'm talking to a friend. It doesn't feel like I have to be like, yeah, man, she look good, no? It's like, or we talk, whatever. I remember at camp one time, I think I was walking with Tashiko.
Tashika.
Yeah, and
Hi,
then,
Tashika.
and then Nama was like, Brandon, cooler, man. Cooler, man. And, you know, just those funny moments like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just funny moments like that makes it always, it makes it
Yeah. There's
makes it
never
feel
a
like
dull
real.
moment.
Yeah, it makes it feel
Yeah.
like real life.
There's never
You
a
know,
dull
if we can
moment.
have real life conversations with Christian people, I think that's important, man.
Yeah, and I think even adding to that, the different arms of the church greatly help to foster fellowship. So like
That's
how
true.
we would have NYI, for
Youth.
those who don't know, that's Nazarene Youth International. That's like our youth group.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we meet with the NYIers, more affectionately known as
The kids.
We meet with them on a weekly basis, and we have grown to know them and to love and appreciate them far more now. And then that relationship kind of all started with children's church
Yeah.
as well. So you had
Yeah.
children's church, you have NYI, and then you have the men's and women's fellowship. And then on top of that, you have Family Life Ministries, who does the
Yeah.
yearly Family Fun Day and the Bring and Share. All of these different arms of the church all help to foster fellowship. What is our responsibility is to be a part of these things, to show up to these things.
And not let the connection die when you step out of here on a
Exactly.
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's
'Cause,
to
yeah, man.
call people during the week, to see people, as Brandon said, outside of church as well. That is how you grow
Yeah.
these Christian relationships.
Yep.
I need to see you outside of church so I
Yep.
can see you as an actual human being. Because some
Yeah,
of
man.
us live very main character lives, and so everybody is a side character in my life.
NPCs.
But to see somebody out of their regular habitat, in a sense, as to where you always see them, helps you to become more accustomed to the fact that this person also has a life. They also have things that they struggle with. They also have different sides of their personality.
Yeah.
So while this auntie coming to church and she's usually pretty stern, or she might do this or she might do that, when she's outside of church, she might be busting one bag of joke. She might be the best
Yeah.
cook in town, but you would never know because
You
you never
never
call
know.
up auntie. You didn't see auntie, didn't catch auntie outside.
And
You
it's
see what
the-
auntie's like.
And the funniest part about it is like the persons who say like they say they don't have enough friend at church or nothing now going is 9 times out of 10 those persons don't do anything.
No.
Yeah.
Whenever
You
there's
just come
activities,
church and
yeah.
go home.
Yeah, they don't-
That's not how it
Yeah,
works.
they don't come, they don't say nothing to nobody. Get themselves down a friend at church, they don't do nothing.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you don't really have that Christian backing as friends, that's when the devil can just Just take you away.
Snatch you.
Yeah.
But you have nobody to call on. And them know say I know nobody for call on. Say myself
Yeah.
clean up quick and
You're
fast.
the little baby bear, the little baby antelope at the back of the pack who just can't keep up. Feel
Yeah,
like you're
man.
out there by yourself.
Man, the wolf
Then
just
can
snatch it
they-
up.
Exactly, just
Ashanti.
snatch it
You
up.
have to
Shanti just
you have to learn how to be social in this
Yes.
instance.
Yes.
Break out of your comfort zone. As church over, don't fly through the gates and leave. When we were younger, we used to be so annoyed as like, why mommy and daddy can't go home? Them no say I'm
Yeah.
ready, I'm hungry, ready for my
Yeah.
Sunday dinner. And as
Yeah.
adults, it's like a necessary part
Yeah.
of us coming to church on Sunday to
can't get
stay
us-
back and
You
laugh
can't
and
get us
talk.
to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you understand those things. Well, we understand these things now that we're adults and see why it was necessary for our parents to stay back
Yeah.
and
I
have a little
think-
chit chat
yeah.
and stuff.
I think another part of it too is that sometimes you need to broaden your horizons when it comes to your friends at church because a lot of persons are looking for people in their own age group and your age group is just not at your church.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to look older and sometimes you might have to look younger.
Yeah.
So say for instance, my age mates are no longer at this church. It's just really me and probably one other person within my 20 to 21 age group. But I have Mandy who is older, Brandon who is older, Shante, Khadija, all these persons are older, and I have my kids. I have Tevin, I have Dana, I have Karim, I have all those persons who are younger than me as well.
Teenagers, exactly.
So sometimes you need to broaden your horizons and understand that the friendship that you are looking for might not be in your age group.
And that's
it
fine.
might not be at your church sometimes. It's the harsh truth,
Yeah.
but nothing is stopping you from meeting other Christians from elsewhere.
Yeah.
True.
You are not limited to one place. You can bloom and spread your wings and go as far. Different denominations, different areas in the country, different countries.
Yeah.
You can find your friends
Can
different
be-
places.
Because
You can have amigos in different countries.
I remember I said it, I think Khadija was saying it too. I remember when I was at Genesis and I just said to myself in the crowd, everybody here is from a different denomination. And we're just having fun in Christ.
Yeah.
Nobody not asked me if you eat pork. Nobody not asked me if
Why your
If-
ear lock up?
I'm here.
Why
Nobody
the
not
girl
ask
them in
you.
her pants?
Nobody not come and say, you believe in a tattoo? You believe in a tattoo? Nobody's not asking me that. It's just Christians having a
Worshipping
good
and
time.
having
Just
fun.
worshiping. That's it. So it's nothing's wrong if you can have friends in different denominations.
No.
I find finding people from different denominations, I find it interesting. I find it fun
It
too.
is.
Yeah.
To kind of see just to talk to them and be friends with them and see like their reasoning as well. Because you can learn a lot from people.
Yeah.
You may never know. Even from the younger ones.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from them. So it's even with fellowship. Because just like how the world will have like a party every week. And they'll have different events every week. And Carnival just done. And Bacchanal soon. Bacchanal, what? That come back?
No, Sukkah season done.
So he's none. All right, parties, road parties soon start. Summer come up. Parties
Everybody
go.
go outside.
Yeah, parts and I think the Christian space, the concert space, they're doing their best to. I think like the big churches in Jamaica are having events like every week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's quite a few concerts that are on the calendar
Yeah.
that I can see.
Yeah, man.
And they're being advertised heavily on social media.
Heavily.
So you can't say you never see it.
Yeah, and like the artists that they have on them are local and known and local and known to the Jamaican people. So you can't really say there's nothing happening in the space. You're just not looking for it.
You know, look.
Yeah, you're just not looking for it because it's up to you to find these people because they're not going to find you.
Yeah.
They're not going to find you. I'm not going to find you. It's just that simple. Like yeah, you have to go out there and find person and also pray about it as well because God can send persons in your space as well to assist. But it's
Yeah.
on you to really find that fellowship
Yeah.
or create it.
That's what I was just
you
about
have
to
to create
say.
it sometimes.
You have your own church family and your thing going, there's nothing wrong with like pitching an idea and say, hey, this is what we're gonna do, and you never know, it could be the start of something very beautiful. We took that investment, that decision, that chance, what, 2 years ago?
Oh, with
One
the-
summer, one Tuesday, Thursday
Oh,
evening in
Yeah.
June with Gary,
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
it's been one of the
The best decision.
best decisions we've ever
honestly.
made, and one of the probably the funniest things, because you have something to look forward. We have something to look forward to on Thursdays now when we come here,
Yeah, come
because
here.
we have also curated another space
Yeah.
where we can fellowship. So you can start from your stomping grounds. You don't have to go, far out. I mean, you can, but you don't have to start
don't have
there.
to,
You can
yeah.
start at your stomping grounds. You
Yeah,
just
man.
need somebody to believe in your thing, in your
Yeah.
dream, and see the
Yeah.
vision, and I honor
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, man. Like it's not that hard. You just have to just be persistent with it.
Yep.
Just persistent with
Be
it. man.
persistent. Spend time with each other, both
Yeah.
in and outside of church.
Yeah.
Ensure that you broaden your horizons. Sometimes your friends might just be older than you. Sometimes they just might be younger than you. You can
Yeah.
learn from both groups, right?
We do things very often.
Yeah.
We do a lot of stuff together.
Yeah, we do.
I remember at some point last year, like every day, me and Candace was on the road together. You remember?
Yes,
we were having we were studying, well, not literally together, but we went on study dates
Yeah, to
to Starbucks last year. We were there.
We went to get our nails done
Got
together.
our nails done.
Listen.
Every day, don't make we reach over Boulevard Supercenter, because we are going to Kingston Bookshop. Every single time we go over there, we're in a Kingston Bookshop.
Yeah.
Then we rope in Brandon because him get jealous after one point. I will
Yeah.
start the road together, and then we rope in our kids.
Yeah.
Took our kids to Hope Gardens on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Eat food and thing. Yeah, so curate your little circle and have your fun in
Yeah.
and outside of church.
And you may never know when you invite some persons. You may never know what it's doing for them.
True.
Yeah.
You know, you may never know what it's doing for them, but but the fact that you're bringing them into your space, it makes them feel like they're wanted.
They're wanted.
You know, and it makes them feel that.
They're understood and appreciated.
Yeah,
And that's what you really and truly want. You want to create a safe space, no pun intended, a safe space filled with grace
Indeed.
for your peers, for
Yeah, man.
everybody.
Just to demonstrate our close bond and give you some active fellowship, we're gonna play. We're gonna play a little game. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It's the who's most likely to, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to? At least, well, we're gonna introduce you, in a sense, to a new voice on this gray space. A new voice, so one of our kids.
He's behind the camera. Well, he's been behind the camera.
Yeah, he's shaking his head as we speak. One of the kids.
Yeah, super
the,
Tevin.
the Tevin Brown, aka Pablo,
Yeah.
aka Bishop.
Yeah.
Tevmo. He's gonna be giving us these questions, these who's most likely to questions, and we're gonna respond as best as we can and as quick as we can. We don't have all day people.
All right.
All right.
Funny most likely to questions. Question 1. Who is most likely to ignore a phone call?
Mandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mandy.
Okay, yes, fine.
Yes, Mandy. Yeah, Mandy. Yeah.
Yeah, I be ignoring some calls sometimes.
Question 2. Who is most likely to forget their phone at home?
Me.
Really?
I said Candice.
Yeah.
Forget
As I
phone?
can
Yeah, forget the
Yeah.
phone at home.
Forget the phone at home.
No,
Yeah.
I never forget my phone.
Yeah.
I said
Charger
Candice.
now. Charger now, yeah.
Yeah, second is.
Yeah, I'm most likely to leave it all about the place. I don't know. Oh, it's right there now. Didn't I? Didn't know where it was a while ago.
Question 3. Who is most likely to wear socks with sandals?
Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah, that's probably me. Yeah, yeah,
Socks
that's me.
and sandals.
Yeah, I did that back in the day.
Brandon done business way more out to the house, you know.
Barefoot. Barefoot.
Question 4. Who is most likely to eat cereal for dinner?
Brandon.
Me.
Cereal for dinner.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I love
Brandon.
cereal, man. Yeah, man.
Question 5. Who is most likely to sleep with a teddy bear?
Candace.
Yeah, that's probably. That's like Candace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have teddy bear.
I have
No.
one.
You see?
I have one now.
See?
See, exactly.
Question 6. Who is most likely to get married on a cruise ship?
And a
Mandy.
cruise? Yeah.
Monday.
You that girl.
Yeah, yeah, you get married on a cruise ship.
Yeah, I like them extra something there.
Yeah.
Question 7. Who is most likely to have a pet ferret?
Pet Brandon.
It's probably me. Yeah.
Yeah.
A pet ferret?
That's not my thing.
It's like a it's a,
I like a mongoose.
another version
Yeah.
of a mongoose. Yeah.
Question 8. Who is most likely to know the lyrics to every single Taylor Swift song?
Monday. Yeah, that's Monday. Yeah,
Mandy.
Monday is a
She's
library
a
of songs.
I-
In her head.
encyclopedia.
I am a music
Yeah,
encyclopedia.
man, she.
Facts.
Her memory is very selective, man.
Yeah, man. Ask her any song, she know it.
Yeah.
Just start it. Just want to
Just
hear the
start.
key. Just want to hear the note.
Yeah,
And she
yeah.
gone on a tangent.
Yeah.
Question 9. Who is most likely to throw a surprise party for themselves?
Monday. I genuinely believe Monday will do that. I genuinely believe. I genuinely believe.
A
you do that.
surprise party for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
out of
Yeah.
all three of us, you're most likely to pull any kind of big event kind
Yeah.
of thing.
For sure.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Question 10. Who is most likely to ghost someone?
I'm gonna say me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Monday. Yeah. Yeah.
Question 11. Who is most likely to fall in love the quickest?
It's not me.
Brandon.
Yeah, I say it's me. Yeah. Yeah, I say it's me.
12. Who is most likely to hire a matchmaker?
A
matchmaker.
A
matchmaker.
matchmaker. Whoa.
A matchmaker.
What's a matchmaker?
That's-
It's somebody that puts
Or persons
people
together.
together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Second niece. Second niece.
a matchmaker.
Yeah. Wouldn't you hire someone to put people together?
As in for myself.
Oh. Yeah, you. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Fine. Because I need professional help. That's what you're trying to say.
Question 13. Who is most likely to become a weather reporter?
A
weather
reporter?
reporter? Me.
Yeah, probably. I think Monday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she done the broadcasting already.
Yeah, big name. Yeah, big.
Yeah. One Monday, big Monday.
Yeah.
Not a little one.
Question 14. Who is most likely to tell a bad joke?
Brandon.
No, there's no way.
Brandon.
No, there's no way.
A bad joke?
A bad joke. We three know that me and Mandy have the jokes.
I don't give bad jokes though. You be mad corny sometimes.
She's right. She's
Okay.
Right. She's
Alright,
right.
okay.
She's right.
Alright,
She's right.
alright.
She's right.
Alright,
She's right.
alright.
Question 15. Who would most likely get upset over the simplest thing?
Me.
Yeah, probably Mandy. Yeah.
Your self-awareness is fantastic.
Question 16. Who is most likely to wear 2 different shoes?
Brandon.
Brandon.
Brandon almost
sure.
walked out of the house this morning in a 2 different socks.
I couldn't find another one.
Your pants that cover it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Question 17. Who is most likely to yell at a bug?
At me.
Candice.
Yeah, Candice for the things.
Yeah. Candice.
Question 18. Who is most likely to mess up the easiest recipe?
Easiest recipe.
Candies.
Chinese.
Yeah, yeah.
Chinese. Yeah.
Question 18.
Uh-huh.
Who is most likely to become their parents?
Me, not gonna lie.
I
All of
am
us,
my
really?
mother's child. Yeah,
think we're
all of
all-
us really.
Yeah. All of the
Become our
above.
parents.
All of the
Yeah,
above.
they did a great job. Why wouldn't I follow in their amazing
I am
footsteps?
my mother's child.
Yeah.
Question 19. Who is most likely to win an Oscar?
Oscar.
Oscar.
Me.
That Oscar is acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandy.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say me.
Final question.
All right.
Who is most likely to be late?
Mandy.
Great. Yeah.
Well, it's Mandy or Candice. Mandy and Candice. It's Mandy and Candice.
All right, fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Oh
So-
my gosh.
Thank you guys all for liking, sharing, subscribing, getting the videos out there. Thank you guys. Remember to follow us on all our socials: Instagram, TikTok, X. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Leave a comment, like, share. Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. Get to know him today. And if you don't know him,
You're moving mad.
you're moving mad, bro.
Simple.
All right, guys.
Simple.
Thank you guys for watching this Grace Space. Bye, guys.